Well, here's this rusty thing. It's dried up good. Full of holes. Rusty. I don't know how one baler could be so rusty. It's bad rusty. Rusty. And this one's piece here, even on top, is rusted out. I'm gonna go out here and hook to this other baler we got, and I'll bring it up here where we can kind of look at it using 3000. I know it's rusty in the bottom, but I'm hoping the top piece will work for us. I won't have to worry about trying to fix that one if I can get this top piece to work. Well, come up on 3000. I ain't crunked up in a few days. I'll push the kill switch in. Neutral. Bothered it about since early last year. It's been parked here, so I'm sure it's full of old walls anyway. Probably a few new ones. Well, as you see, I got a pretty good blister on my hand from burning it the other day, but it ain't hurt as bad as it was. Pull the tractor back with my hand. She's hooked, let's book. So we pulled up here, maybe we won't get caught on fire down barrel. That'll get a chance to look at it anyway. What we got is a compact 65 New Holland, or model 65. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see it in this lens, but maybe you can see it. And it was a damn good baler when we first got it. We got it probably 10 years ago, and put some new needles on it. It's been through several sets of needles. So we broke a bunch of needles, had a bunch re-welded, and finally ended up buying two new ones. And I done went off and left some damn hay in it. Well, there ain't no telling what's in that thing. But this top piece looks good, but I'm not sure it's going to work for us. It's definitely not rusted out. There's nothing in it. Well, that's a good sign. The major differences with this baler and that baler is the way that the feed is. The knotters and all are identical. Like I said, I broke that bill hook in there. Broke the little mouth off of it. And I don't think them was right bill hooks no way. I took them out of a parts baler, model 66. And I thought they might work in here, and they didn't work very long. But the biggest difference is the way the hay is fed, and of course you ain't got that big overlapping hood like that one's got. I like this hood a lot better. You can actually get in there and see something. That back's pretty rusted on this one too. And there ain't no telling what's on that damn thing. Or under this one. This lid here opens up like a storage area in the front. And last time I opened it, there was some lost in there. And somehow this was left open, which is probably a good thing too. So I got to go find a tape measure and get a measurement of this piece here, see if it's going to be long enough. And if it is, it's practically a bolt-in deal. And so I'm going to go see if I can find a tape measure. Well, I didn't find tape measure, but I did find some string. Unfortunately, that 65 ain't going to work. It's too short by at least a foot. So, sorry about that. I had to hold the camera, try to get through the gate. Go ahead and look at this 66 we got. It's nothing but a parts baler. We never even used it before. We just took some parts off of it. But I believe it's got a little longer bell chamber on it. And my pretty calves. Little brownies with black eyes and black streaks down the back. But when you mix a red pole and a black Angus. So anyway, here's our 66. And this thing's growed in. There ain't no telling how many wasp nests are in it. It ain't been moved in several years. And it's definitely longer than that 65. But how long, I don't know. So I'm going to take a measure and see what it looks like. Well, if I had looked a little better, I would realize this one wouldn't work anyway. But actually, as far as rust goes, this baler's probably in as good or better condition than the other two. But the connection points are nowhere like it. Yep, this one don't bolt, it's welded down, I guess. Don't look like nothing like the others. This one is a 66, and you can't really see it good because it's so growed in, but it's got an auger inside. You can see through there a little bit, I don't know. That's an auger that pushes the hay into the baling chamber. It is totally different than a 65 or a 268. So, but the only thing we bought it was for the clutch on the front, on the PTO shaft, and it was identical to the 65, and we needed one in a hurry, so we bought it and drug it home on bad bearings. Give $100 for it. So I don't guess it was too bad a deal. This idea wasn't too good. This one ain't. Well, it's pretty bad. The bottom of it's shot gone. It's completely gone. And there was some, at one time, they rusted now, but those are the stops. We replaced them two in the back of this one. I don't see any in the front of it. Looks like I got places for them, but there ain't no stops there. Yeah, this one's pretty well shot too. Tires barely holding there. The only good thing about it, I guess, is just parts.